Well, the first thing that was done was Alec and his body protecting the floor, putting some cardboards over the floor because we didn't want nothing dropping on top of the floor. And Alec pretty much rounded that up. And while they were doing that, um, Lawrence tried to figure out the screws, and Alec also make sure that we had to bubble protect the top of the countertop because we didn't want anything dropping on top of the countertop because it was all glass and you know it's a very expensive cabinet. So they just want to be double sure, and then they put some cardboard over it to protect it. And then it was time to take out the drawers, and it was pretty much easy taking out drawers. We're just unhooking some of the locks, and then drawer pulls up pretty much easy. And while Alec were wrapping the remaining piece or the drawers on the other side, Chevron took it upon himself to tag everything, and so it was a bag and tag kind of situation, or tag and bag kind of situation. So Chevron just went around to tag all the glass, all the sockets. And by the way, this is pretty interesting. I kind of like the kind of attached socket they have for the cabinet because it's easily detachable, and then you can decide whatever kind of outlet you want to put. So you can unknob it and then put it right in. And then Chevron went ahead to finish up tagging everything. And while he was doing that, Lawrence was just trying to figure out whatever was left to be taken out. And next he was trying to figure out where the lights, the screws of the lights, or the LED lights that was all around the shelf. And then they figured it out and tried to unscrew it. Pretty much tight corner, I must say. But, they figured it out and they took everything out. And then it was time to take out the glass. One by one, everything was taken out. Well, it's kind of interesting about this cabinet because it took the designers roughly 5-6 years to come up with this design and testing and experimenting everything, and every piece was supposed to be, you know, properly done. It needs to have this kind of finesse to it. So figuring out every piece was not an easy task without a manual. So next, Chevron brought out a dishwasher, which I found cool by the way, and they had this cool knob of putting the dishwasher and then dragging it right out, and then it was pretty much easy that way. Well, the screw dishwasher was pretty much anchored on the back, and that kind of secured it in place, and just lying down the back was easy to do that. And then Lawrence went around to unscrew the countertop from underneath because there were pretty much a lot of screws around, and then it was taking the screws out one by one. Next, in order to transport the countertop, it has a very fragile point around the dishwasher area. So what they did was they at the 2x4 across and then taped around it, and this kind of provided some kind of reinforcement for it, some kind of long beam that ran across the whole length of the countertop, and then was going to be easy to lift up the entire countertop in one piece. And then it was kind of ingenious solution at that point. Yeah.